In this video, we'll be reviewing set number 60446, and that is the Galactic Spaceship. It is a 7+ set with 717 pieces, coming in at $79.99. After cracking open the box, you see that you get 6 bags, as well as 3 instruction manuals and a sticker sheet. Now, these stickers are very well done, so hopefully they add some very nice detailed to the build. Now, I do have to call this out. The windshield to the cockpit was free floating inside of the box. Now, it is notorious for translucent pieces to get scratches very easily, and I really wish this would have been in a separate bag to prevent that, but it is what it is. Now let's take a look at the 5 minifigs that you're going to be receiving in this set, and first up is going to be the pilot. Now, there is no leg printing, but we do have front and also back torso printing. Now, we have seen this helmet design before in the other Lego City Space sets, but man, it's such a cool design on a space helmet. I just really like the details and kind of that texture that they added, and that face shield right here is just really freaking cool. Now, taking off the helmet, this minifig only has 1 face printing, but also added is a hairpiece, just in case you're wanting to display them with or without the hair. So let's get the hairpiece. Now, here is the hairpiece that comes with this minifig. Now, it is very detailed, but I don't know about you, there is no way that I'm going to go ahead and display these minifigs with a hairpiece when they come with such a fantastic space helmet like this. Yeah, this is the way that I'm going to be displaying these figs. Next up is going to be what I'm going to be calling the drone operator. Now, the placement of this minifig is right here in the center of the fuselage, which is where the crystals are being placed. There's a screen, there's tools in there, and I believe with that screen you're supposed to be controlling the drone. So I think this is the drone or the mining drone operator. So we have no leg printing, but we do have front and also back torso printing. Now, we do have the space helmet that we have seen before, but I do, again, really like the designs of the space helmets. Just really nice detail. Taking off the helmet, we have only 1 face printing. Now, also with this minifig, they do come with a hairpiece. So let's grab the hairpiece. Okay, and here is the hairpiece. Now, again, we've also seen this hairpiece before in this color and also this design, but it is very nicely detailed. But again, I really like the way the figs look with their space helmets. So yeah, let's take a look at the next minifig. Now, this wouldn't be a Lego City Space set without a little alien dude to be traveling around with the rest of the crew on the spaceship. Now, we do have a front printing, but there is no back printing. This little alien guy comes with that really cool designed space helmet with the texture and the details, very nice. Pulling the helmet off, we do only have 1 face printing, but the back does have some printing as well, just to kind of add a little bit of texture. Now, this little alien guy did not come with a hairpiece, but you know what? Give me a second. Come on. That looks like a winner to me. Now, what happens if you have an issue with the drone? Maybe they need a battery change or something is going on with the outside of the spaceship. Well, you're going to need yourself a space walking minifig, and that's exactly what we have here. Now, this fig got the full-on printing treatment, so let's take a look at that. So we do have leg printing, which is very detailed. Also front and back torso printing, which is very detailed, and if you get the light to hit it just right, there's like a metallic gold shine here, which, I don't know, I just really enjoy the detail that they put there. Now, flipping it to the side, this sand blue piece right here is 1 solid piece, but it does have some stud that you can attach some attachments. Like right here in front, we have the little blue translucent pieces, which I'm guessing is supposed to represent maybe like some lights or something like that. Now, flipping it to the back, these right here are your thrusters, and you can move them, you know, like the directional thrusters on a space backpack, which is pretty cool. And this right here is a printed piece, and this is the symbol for the Lego Space City sets. Yes, very cool minifig. Now, also gets the treatment of that really cool space helmet. Popping this off, we do only have one face printing, and with this fig also has a hairpiece, so let's go ahead and throw that on. And here's the hairpiece that comes with this minifig. Now I just want to give a little bit of a shout out to this sand blue piece here, which is what creates the backpack. I really do enjoy that it has so many different attachment points that you can literally make whatever type of backpack that you really want for your space crew. So yeah, I think that's very cool. Now, last but not least is going to be our scientist minifig. Now we have no leg printing, but we do have front and also back torso printing. And again, we get a very cool helmet design with so much detail. And I don't know about you, but to me, this does look like Master Chief's helmet. I don't know, very cool. Now, taking the helmet off, we only have one face printing. But on the side, I believe this minifig has the earpiece printing or the hearing aid printing, which I think is very cool. And here's the hairpiece that comes with this scientist. Now here is the Galactic Spaceship completely taken apart into its own little modularity and its own little sections. Now if you're not familiar with how the Lego City Space sets work, whenever you see the orange pieces like this that have these Technic pin slots, this allows you to connect these pieces together and basically making the sets modular. Now I'm going to throw on the screen right here some of the sets that have been released in 2024 that have these same orange pieces that allow for you to, well, put them together however you're wanting to put them together. Now some of them are more modular than others, like the space station. All of those pieces are basically modular, whereas in some don't have that much modularity. But the ability to get all of these sets, combine them together and create the stories that you want to create, I think is one of the reasons why the City Space Lego sets are they're just out of this world. It's a fantastic theme. Now I'm going to go ahead and put on the screen here some of the ways that you can combine this spaceship together, because there are a ton. Now, by the way, because of these connection points on the side right here, allows for you to kind of use the wings and some of the other modular parts to connect them however it is that you want to put them together. And again, I think this makes this theme and this set right here a ton of fun to play with. It just gives you so many options that I feel like you're never really going to run out of the time that you're going to want to be using this set because of how modular it is and how much fun you can get out of it. So now that we've gone over how the Galactic Spaceship sets up and how you can set it up, now we can kind of just fire through each individual piece and show you kind of all of the details. Now it does come with these two end caps, and what these end caps are for is just to close off an area that is not connected to something else, so it just doesn't look kind of weird and wonky. Now these two pieces right here are printed, and then we have your Technic pin pieces again, so you can cover and connect things. So pretty cool that they give you two, just in case, depending on how you're wanting to set it up. Now, moving over to these two pieces here, basically what this is, when you have the Galactic Spaceship completely put together, this just provides some stability. Gives you basically 4 studs on each side, which gives you 8. And they literally just go in between these two areas right here to provide some stability. Now, these two pieces here are stickers, but that's basically what these are for. And then you have these two pieces again. They're loose for a reason. They go underneath the same places at the connection tops. They go underneath to, again, just provide some more stability. So that's what these two things are for. Now you get 2 of these and you're thinking to yourself, well, what are these for? Well, whenever the drone is coming back with some materials and some crystals, you're going to have a place to store them that is going to be safe for the engineer inside to retrieve these pieces. Now again, these can go anywhere. So as long as there is the connection points like this, you can put them anywhere. And I think this is fantastic design right here. Now these two pieces right here are part of the sticker, part of the stickers that we ended up getting. But again, you have 2 of these drawers, and if I can get this one open, there you go. 2 of these drawers, and then also you get more of these Lego crystal elements. So very cool. Now we can put these to the side because there's not much to really say about these after that. Now you have your thrusters. Let me see if I can get to there. The camera is focused. Now you have your thrusters. Well, you can put these thrusters wherever you want. Again, we've showed this before, but we do get some of those translucent orange pieces, which do look like they're providing that thrust. And I'm wondering if they're going to make a light kit for this. I don't know. This would just look really cool with all 4 of them lit up. But again, your connection pieces, and boom, you can set it up how you want to set it up. All right, so now we move on to the wings. And basically, I'm going to cover one wing because they're both exactly the same. Now, this piece right here is a printed piece. And you do have a very cool wing design, very sleek looking, very futuristic. This side of the wing can actuate a little bit up and down, which just gives you, again, that cool curved sleek look. And then we have another translucent orange piece here. Again, this is a thruster, and so that's what this is supposed to represent. And here are those connection points that we had talked about before. So yes, these can literally go anywhere on this build. And you get 2 of them, so that's cool. Okay, so now let's talk about the front of the Galactic Spaceship. Just look at how sleek and how futuristic the design is of the cockpit of the Galactic Spaceship. This thing just looks so cool. So starting off right here, we have the connection pieces where you can put the wings or cargo, however you want to set it up. And then if we go forward here, we have one of our stickers, and it just provides a little bit of detail on there. Now, obviously the sticker doesn't match the white to the sticker, but hey, it is what it is. This is something that we've dealt with for a long time, so I'm not going to harp on that. Now we have another sticker right here on that charcoal translucent cockpit piece, which again just provides a little bit of detail. Then right here you have a printed piece, which is the Lego City logo. Or Lego City Space Sets logo. I don't even know. Okay, yeah, but that's a printed piece, and there's the logo. Now on the opposite side, this is just mimicking from right to left, and so you have the same sticker here and here. Now here is again that translucent cockpit piece. Mine doesn't have a ton of scratches, which I'm guessing that I'm just lucky, but I really wish that Lego would put this in a bag because again, it would just suck. I mean, look how cool and how clear this cockpit piece is. Now imagine if yours had a ton of scratches on it. It would just really, I don't know, it just really would make this not look very good. Okay, so now if we take this piece off the top here, and then you simply just kind of squeeze here and this will pop off. And now we have an inside look at the cockpit. Now this piece right here is printed and it's supposed to represent, you know, whatever you're going to be seeing out there in space and any other controls for the spaceship. Now here is where your pilot's going to be sitting. And if you look to the side, and I love that they added this, this is the seat for the little space alien. I mean, come on, that's just so cool. Now these pieces right here are to use to grip, and as you can see they kind of have a tile here, which is almost, again, giving it that modularity. If you just simply press up on this, this pops off, and then you have the second compartment with another sticker piece. And I'm guessing this is going to be kind of like the co-pilot or maybe the engineer who's just making sure that the ship overall is doing okay and checking all the vitals and all that good stuff. Now there is another translucent piece which you can look to from the cockpit over into the back, and I'm guessing this is supposed to represent like a sliding door that they could walk back and forth to. Now if we turn this around, here we have another sticker piece, which this is supposed to be again another sliding door for the Lego minifigs to go back and forth from the research lab and all that other good stuff. But again, if you have the thrusters on here, this is all covered up, so you'll never see that. But yes, fantastic design, tons of detail. Okay, so now this is going to be the centerpiece of the Galactic Spaceship. I don't know if you want to consider this to be the fuselage or whatever, because depending on where you put it at, but this I believe is going to be where the drone is going to originate from. The way that they have it set up in the build is the storage compartments for those crystals are going to be here on this side. And then once we look on the inside, that'll make a ton of sense. So we have an orange connection point here with the two Technic spots and a sticker. Flipping this over to the side, again, orange connection piece, some of those Technic pins, and then another sticker. And then as we come to this side, or flip the top open, and again, very nice translucent charcoal piece right here. I like these pieces. Now we have a sticker back there and some function buttons. And then flipping it over to the side, another sticker piece right here. And then we have some tools. I think this is going to be where the drone operator is receiving materials, working on the drone, changing batteries, charging batteries, doing all of that good stuff. So I would maybe say that this is kind of like a mechanical bay. This is what this looks like to me. Now, yes, it's a very small build, but it has a ton of detail. And if you build a ton of these and connect them together, I don't know, you could make kind of like a space station or something like that. But yeah, very cool piece. Now, last but not least, we have the research station that is a part of the Galactic Spaceship. Now, this has a ton of details, so we're going to try to rattle them off, as fast as possible, so we're not wasting too much of your time. Now, we have an orange piece here. Again, another connection slot. Switching this over to this side, another orange piece, another connection slot. And again, if you're wanting to use this as a research lab, you can go ahead and cap those off with those caps that they provided you with. Now, around the outside, you do have some legs here. Again, if you're wanting to use this as a research lab on a planet's surface, those are supposed to represent kind of your connection pads to the surface. Very nice, not super overly complicated, does the job. Okay, now looking at the outside, we have your connection pieces here. Again, depending on how you want to put the research lab and where you're wanting to put it and where you want to put the wings in the outside or what you want to put here, here's another one of those connection pieces, and then the same thing mimics on the other side. Now, to pull this dome off, kind of like the way that they did it. It's very simple, but you got to be careful. So open this piece here, open this right here, and then this just simply pops out. So again, if you don't want to get this scratched, you have to be very careful to have these down and secure so this doesn't get scratched. But just look at how cool that charcoal translucent piece is. Man, it's such a fantastic design. I love pieces like this. On top of it, you do have a printed logo, I'm going to say Lego, logo of the city space sets. So that's very cool. Put that off to the side. Now let's get into the details. So many details in here. Let's go ahead and start rattling them off. So at this angle, and I'm hoping this camera can pick all these things up, we have a printed control panel piece right there. Flipping this over to the side, I mean, hey, I don't know about you, but I love pizza and I'll get pizza wherever I can get it, even if it's in space. You pull this down and we have an oven that is currently cooking a pizza. And you also have some drinks. I think this is fantastic. The more details they can add like this, the better. Okay, flip that back up. Now we have a crystal here on display. Again, they're collecting these crystals and minerals, so they're going to want to display them because they're just so cool looking. Now over here, you do have those batteries, and there is the control panel for the charging of the two translucent batteries that are down there, which I think is a very cool detail. Again, you're going to need to charge those batteries for the drone. Then we have some floral over here sitting in a corner, which, hey, you're out in space, you need some of that green space look to it. Now over here, put this down, and this is supposed to be, I'm guessing this is supposed to be a bed. The minifig's legs are supposed to go down in there. So this is just a fold out bed in case you need to catch some Z's in between your research, which I think is really cool. But yes, a ton of details in such a small little area. But look at all, again, these charcoal translucent pieces. Oh, these are just so good. I kind of just want to get a ton of them. So there you have it, the Galactic Spaceship. Now I have to say this, and I'm going to state this before I even say what I'm about to say. I do have a ton of bias, but I feel that the Lego City space sets are one of the biggest slept on themes currently at Lego right now. With the ability of using several different sets to pull those sets together by using the modularity that they bring, there's just no theme that does it better than these currently. Now, if you enjoyed the review, please do us a favor and go down there and hit that like button. If you're wanting to see more Lego content like this, do yourself a favor and hit the subscribe button. And don't forget the notification bell. Just drops you a notification letting you know when we drop new content. Now let us know in the comment section below. Do you own any of these LEGO City Space sets? Did you purchase the Galactic Spaceship and what did you think about it? Let us know in the comment section below. Now while you're out there looking for LEGO, trying to hunt for that perfect set for you, be careful out there and we'll see you in the next one.